Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night from wherever you are watching. My name is Kayshawn and welcome to Kayshawn Talks. Today I am going to be dissecting chapter 13 of the Psalms. And what I got from that is whenever you're feeling down, forgotten, lost, or unheard, continue to pray and continue to keep your faith in the Lord, okay? And in this chapter and most of the Psalms chapters, we learn that David is going through a very difficult time where Paul is trying to assassinate him because he is next to become king. And Paul cannot handle that realization. Instead of loving as as God would give us the message, love, Paul was stripped away from being able to lead because he didn't listen to what his disciples were telling him and his prophets were telling him what to do once they killed people in the army. So he sort of lost his gift. And because David was next and he prayed to God and he listened to what God did and he ended up killing the giant Goliath, and he ended up leading those soldiers in the army to victory and killing so many people. He was next and he was worshipped. And this really bothered Paul's soul. So in chapter 13, David is hiding in a cave. And it's about 8 to 9 years that we learn that David is hiding. And in this, he's crying out to the Lord, basically saying, Lord, where are you? They're coming out to kill me. I'm hiding. Whenever I try to go get food, I have to do it in a very secretive way because they're trying to kill me. Where are you, Lord? And let me read some of that for you. In verse 1, we have, how long wilt thou forget me, O Lord, forever? How long wilt thou hide his face from me? So he's saying, Lord, why are you hiding from me? How long shall I take counsel in my soul, having sorrow in my heart daily? How long shall my enemies be excluded over me? Consider and hear me, O Lord my God. Lighten my eyes, lest I sleep the sleep of death. Lest my enemies say, I have prevailed against him, and those that trouble me rejoice when I am moved. But this is the really important part. He's going through it, and he's being very honest with God of how he feels, and he's being very respectful with God. And he ends it by saying, but I have trust in thy mercy. My heart shall rejoice in thy salvation. I will sing unto the Lord because he hath dealt bountiful with me. So there we go. Even though David is going through such a difficult time where he is fighting for survival, fighting for his life every single day, not knowing if he's going to get caught or not, he calls on the Lord. And I think that's an important message that us as Christians also need to continue to practice. If something bad goes wrong, we don't just say, oh, I give up. We continue to pray. And if it's not our time for that blessing, then we continue to pray because eventually we will be blessed. Because remember, God and Jesus walks with us. And because Jesus came down and was sacrificed, we have the Holy Spirit in us. So remember, keep your faith. And if there's anyone else who that's going through it, keep your faith and pray for them because they may need it. Until next time, stay safe and stay blessed. And thank you for joining me.